Well, the best thing about Ellen's cooking school is when you get done with the cooking and then you get to eat.
That's right. Mike is putting the finishing touches on those cream puffs. Mike, take it away.
Back here with Ellen Conrad at Ellen's Country Cuisine Cooking School. We're finishing up our pastries, our cream puffs, and we started right from the beginning. We made our own dough, and then we made our own cream filling. We puffed them up ourselves, we filled them ourselves, and now we're putting on the
chocolate.
The best part.
The chocolate's the best, of course, but you kind of wonder probably what kind of chocolate.
I was going to ask you that.
Semi-sweet. That means you can use chocolate chips. There's that melting chocolate that you can buy.
So don't melt up a Hershey bar and do it that way.
Well, you could if you wanted to, if that's your
But
favorite.
we didn't do that.
No.
Right? Okay.
This is just melting chocolate.
Okay. And don't let the... Oh, go ahead.
If you happen to be using unsweetened chocolate, perhaps you want to add a little sugar to it because it's very bitter.
I don't want it to be bitter. And then we put them on a plate.
Right.
And you bring all the food up from the lower level and get ready to take it into the other room, right?
Exactly. We go into the dining room, and we're going to have these pâté choux.
And this is typical of all the things. If you're doing a Greek night or if you're doing fried chicken, it doesn't matter what it is, you get to eat it at the end.
Depends on how many people are coming and how big the table gets.
And you said how many people can fit in a class?
Actually, I only have 8 in the class, no more than 8.
Okay.
Just because the kitchen is fairly small, and I like the intimacy.
Yeah, there is an advantage to it, obviously, because you get to ask the teacher questions and learn from her. Then we head into here, and everybody sits down and enjoys their meal. So that's actually pretty easy. This was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Well, I just like to do something that everyone would be able to replicate.
Okay.
And if you can read a recipe, by golly, you can do this.
And do you use your own recipes, or do you like just go right out of cookbooks, or what?
Actually, the pastry cream is mine, and that was trial and error many years. Pâté choux is in most any cookbook.
Okay.
So,
I know you have some cool events coming up. Your Greek night's sold out, right?
Actually, I have one more slot.
Okay.
The healthy breads, they're actually filled, the first one, but then I'm repeating it again on the 13th of May. And that savory bread that has onion, garlic, thyme, Tabasco, and pepper in the bread.
Wow.
How cool is that? And French baguette. And actually, I don't remember the third one.
And you actually teach these folks how to make the bread themselves.
Right.
If there's a class or a group out there that wants to come in and says, hey, can we do a Mexican thing, or I've always had trouble with this, you'll be glad to do it?
Absolutely. And I do girls' night out, or, if people get groups together, it can be no more than 8 people in a class. But, if they want me to demonstrate it, like next Monday I have 22 coming to the kitchen, but they'll be seated in the kitchen. I'll be doing their food. And then we sit and eat.
Very good. All right, give them the phone number here in case people have questions.
330-222-3014.
And then the website to see all the information?
www.ellenscountrycuisine.com.
Very good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it.
Now we can eat green puffs.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio, and we're going to bring a couple of these back so you can try them, too. All right? Back to you.
Yeah, exactly.